Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Knight's Game Guides, where I'll guide you through the game, and I'm Lucky Knight. So today we're taking another look at SkySaga Alpha 9. So I found this wonderful dirt hat, which I simply adore, and I have to wear it everywhere. And in today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at the Settlers quests. So the Settlers Union is located right up here, and in this place there is a NPC that has all kinds of wonderful quests that have to do with improving and building your home with furnishings and other fun designs. So let's get started. We'll talk to Mermesh, the Settler Questmaster. Greetings! The Shattering tore our world into pieces. Here, at the Union of Settlers, we take those pieces and create a brand new world, this city. I can help you take your dreams and make them reality. Anything you can imagine, we can build. Will you join us? Well, that sounds amazing! So, we have spoken to him. Our quest is complete. So we have some, every day you'll get new quests that you can complete from him, and they will offer different rewards. So, with this one, it's going to be kind of like a guided tour of all the different vendors in the city of First Light that are associated with all of the building aspects of SkySaga. So we need to speak with Nasak, Murad, and then we need to learn about portals from afar. And on your mini-map, it's easy to locate any of your quest objectives, especially ones that require you to talk to NPCs. There'll be this glowing dot on the mini-map. So here's Nasak, the crafting material trader. If you want to create amazing structures of your own, you're going to need a range of crafting devices. I'll give you the schematic for your first one, but I'll leave it up to you to work out how to make the rest. I love a challenge. Perfect, so we've already earned our saw bench schematic. Wonderful. Then we also need to go and speak with Murad. He's the title deed trader. I wonder what information he has for us. Well met. Oh, Mermesh sent you. He's a stalwart fellow, for a cold blood anyway. Your fellow heroes have created some true wonders on their home islands. You should definitely see for yourself. Use your Farhaler and look at the community tab. Visit whichever island you like. Cool. Let's explore. Before we go exploring in some other islands, I do want to go complete the other quest he gave us, which was to learn about portals from Hafar. Oh, I think he's inside the Explorers Guild, actually. Yes, there he is. If you power megaliths with keystone fragments, you can open portals to a variety of adventures. They contain many kinds of colors of material to gather, bring back to your home island, and use to create anything you please. Here, take a few keystone fragments, go to a megalith, and see for yourself. Thanks, I can't wait. So he gave us some free keystone, so that's awesome. So our quest chain step complete. Move on to the next step. And so I think now we have to complete all of those subquests we just got from each one of those individuals. So, one of them is to actually learn this recipe. So you put it on your hotbar and simply click which side of the mouse you assigned it to, and it will teach you that recipe. And every time you learn a recipe, this screen will pop up. It'll show you what materials you can use to make it, and what materials you choose to use determines what color the object will have once you place it. So every furnishing in your house is completely customizable, which is wonderful. There's 5 different types of wood. I've only discovered 2, so it's only showing me 2 of the varieties. And you can click on those items and it will give you details about those items. And also, so far, what items you've learned that you can make with that item. And as you discover more materials, it will show you more options that you can make. Oh, look at that. Now we have 7 different things that we're going to need to learn how to make. We need a armor anvil, weapon anvil, furnishing lathe, a forge, a loom, a masonry saw, and a saw bench. So those are all things that we're going to need to start collecting materials for. Now, what I'm really curious about is what other people have already created on some other islands. So let's take Murad's advice, and we'll use our, press the F button to bring up our far hauler, and then we can find the community tab, right there, and then it can open up all of these different islands that people have public, so we can go and take a look at some of these. Let's check out Forest Kingdom. I think that one sounds good. So to travel there, you just click on the little star with the map icon on there, the pinpoint marker. Alright, so this is Music's Forest Sanctuary, and it looks like a very elaborate and amazing place to come and check out. What a wonderful plaza he's put together down here. There's even a windmill in the back there. Oh, yeah, it looks like we're barred from entry into his castle. But there is plenty of other things for us to check out that he's built here for us. This must be the library. And so, you see, this is all player-made content, so the things you can design and build in this game are just phenomenal. And it's only limited by your own imagination, which is really, really, really cool. And that's one of the things that has drawn me to this game. I love games that inspire creativity, that give you the ability to kind of build your own game world, and that you can explore. And you see, and this one has the extra RPG elements where you have your own character that develops and grows the more you play, the more you adventure, the more you find, the more you learn. And that's what has drawn me to SkySaga. But I think that we need to get busy crafting our devices so that we can get started in building our own wonderful homeland. So I am a little curious to see if I even have close to the amount of materials I'm going to need to put all this stuff together. So it's almost like we're going to want a space that we can utilize as a nice little crafting room. Maybe this area, I kind of want it to be a little bit larger. Maybe we will utilize this, and then we'll expand it as our inventory of tools and accessories and furniture expands. It'll grow as we grow. I like it. So we want to create something that's handmade, so we'll press the H key, and then we want to create a saw bench, and for that we're going to need some logs and some iron chunks. Okay, so I have iron chunks over here in my chest. See, and maybe we'll use... I have 113 of these, so maybe we'll use those. And grab some wood. So again, you press H to bring up your hand crafting menu. That's how you can make anything that you need to with your hands before you have any of the other tools you need to make things. So you just, simply enough, click and drag the items you want to use. Let's use Kingwood because we have 4 of those. We need 4 of those, and so it should change the base color. Actually, you can see it, a little preview there. If I select this, it changes the color of the wood right there. Now we have our saw bench, so we need to put it onto our hotbar, and that will give us the ability to place it where we would like it. Now we have it there on the ground, and you can see that the Kingwood is a much more purple type of wood as opposed to the earth wood. And now when you're on the saw bench, just use the E to open up the menu. And if you press and hold E, it will pick the saw bench up so you can place it somewhere else. So now we also need to make the loom, which will need some wooden rods. So we'll have to actually make those with our saw bench, and we needed to make 4 of them. So you select wooden rod from your menu of recipes, put the logs in there, and we'll click the button 4 times, and that will queue up 4 wooden rods. Now 1 has been completed, and actually while it's doing this, you can go and do whatever you want. Like if I had another crafting station that I wanted to start weaving some cloth on, like a loom, I can come and get that going while this is still chopping away to make my earth rods. And then I can walk back to the device and I'll magically pick them up. So, to make our loom, we need 4 wood rods and 4 chunks of iron. We're also going to go ahead and craft that. Boom, 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 boom. There it is, working away. And you can actually see the item has its work animation. Little sawmill flying around there. Okay, so that has been completed. We'll bring up our inventory. Now we want to place our loom. I think I want to put the loom maybe a little bit closer to the wall over here. There we go. And we need to create a masonry saw. So we're going to need 8 planks. So we click on planks from our recipe menu, drag over our logs, and we want 8 of them, so we'll click the craft button 8 times. There we go. We'll wait for that to process. Come take a look at our loom over here. We're going to need a lathe, so we're going to need 4 more planks for that. So we might as well make them now. Alright. So we have 5 of our planks, 6 of our planks, 2 more and we'll have enough. There we go. Now we can use our planks and our iron chunks. There we go. And we'll make our masonry saw. Oh, I have to wait for my planks to finish being created before I can make my masonry saw. You're only allowed to queue up 1 type of item per device or machine. And since my machine was already making planks, it couldn't make the masonry saw yet. But now it's finished making planks, so I can get started on that. And while that's going, I can come over here and get started on a furnishing lathe. So with 4 planks, oh, I need to go get 2 iron plates. I'm pretty sure I have some of those in my chest. Iron plates. Here we go. Two iron plate. And 4 planks, and it's crafting away. So now our masonry saw is complete. We can go ahead and place that. I want to put it next to my saw. There we go. And now we can create a furnace. Or I'm sorry, a forge. And for that we're going to need 4 carved stone. So I bet we make carved stone with, you've guessed it, our masonry saw. We need some stone blocks. And I have plenty of those. What color do we want to make our forge is the question. I think I like this earth sand color. I think that'll be the one we're going to use. 4 of these. Oh, it's sand, so it won't work. I need stone blocks, unfortunately. I should have known, I should have known. There we go. And I think, yes, we need 4 of those. And, okay, our furnishing lathe was completed, so we'll place that next to our loom. Perfect. And that will allow us to make a chair, a chest, and a rope. So that's cool. I think I'm interested in that chair there. We'll have to make a dining room for our little fella here. Alright, so I want to make my forge, which I'm super excited about. Because that's going to allow us to start being able to craft our own weapons and armor. Our forge has been completed. I think we're already running out of room here. We need to expand our facility. We'll put the forge right there for now. We're gonna have to take this wall out, or this wall, some wall. We'll have to expand our facility here. Alright, so now I can make an armor anvil and a weapon anvil. So I'll need 2 plates. Okay, I have 10 of those. And 2 stone slabs. And this one's also going to need some iron weight. So I will need 4 stone slabs and some iron weights. 4 slabs, and I do believe I have some iron weights in my chest. Let's see. We have some earth iron weights. I thought I had some ash. Oh, here we go. And there we go. Alright, so we're gonna do a little wall chop in here so we can make some room for these other machines we want to put in. I also think that I need to get a better pickaxe, because this one takes quite a bit of time to break these down. Alright, so with those moonstone bricks, we'll just expand this wall out a bit. Maybe about there for now. We'll just kind of make a temporary little workspace here, put a floor in. Just so we have an area to place the rest of our machines. Because we still have to fit a weapon anvil and an armor anvil in here. Speaking of which, we should probably start making those while we're mining. Because this guy has finished making our stone slabs. You know, a quicker way to move materials over to the crafting window is you can simply right-click the material you want and it will automatically pop into the slot it's needed to go into. Oh cool, and the forge, it lights up as it starts to create the item. Everything is illuminated here. That's cool. Okay, and then we just need to craft this. Should have enough moonstone to finish placing the floor there. Need to chop a few more of these out. I can tell there's a lot of work that needs to be done to our home island to make it functional. But that's part of the fun. You get to create and mold the world around you. You you create it and fulfill your own needs. Like, I needed more space for my forge, so I created more space. There we go. Now we'll place our weapon anvil and our armor anvil. Fantastic! That's our little smithy shop. I'm definitely going to need to expand quite a bit further. But yeah, that's the basic introduction to the Settlers Union. It gives you a look at what other players can create and have created. It gives you a tutorial on all of the things, the foundation that you need to start being able to create all of the materials to construct your own home island. And it also introduces you to using the adventures to collecting materials that you need to craft all of the things that you want to make to fill your home island in with. So SkySaga, it gives you this wonderfully created canvas and all of these different tools to use as paintbrushes to kind of paint and sculpt your own idea of what you think your home should be and the game world around you. Well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. On our next episode, we're going to dive right back into some further adventuring so that we can collect some more materials, because obviously we need a lot more stuff to make our island grow and be a better place for us. So thanks again, tune in next time, and if you liked what you see, please like the video below, and if you can't wait for next week's episode, click subscribe and it will come right to you as soon as it's available. Thanks again.